Hello, Florida Panther fans, and it is that time of year, the best time of the year. The NHL season has now officially started as the puck drops tonight for the season. We start on Saturday the 6th against the Tampa Bay Lightning to start off the season. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my preview and my expectations of what the Florida Panthers are going to do, where I think they're going to land in the overall scheme of the NHL's Eastern Conference standings. So let's go ahead into the offense. Last year we had 2.98 goals for the year average, which was good enough for 14th last year. Middle of the pack, not bad. Barkov definitely last year cemented himself as a number one center, had a phenomenal year, and he's only going to get better. Having Dadonov on his wing helped out immensely. Then during the middle of the season, they put Bukestad on, and he just lit it up. And he really developed and helped pave the way for Bukestad and Dadonov to even go to that next level. Now, we had several 30-goal scorers last year, several 20-goal scorers. Now, who I think this season, what my expectation, who I think will get at least 30 goals this year. I see Barkov easily doing it. Huberdeau, I think, can get it as well. Dadonov, and then Trocheck. For 20 goal scorers, Hoffman can definitely get it. Bukestad, 20, but I think he could even possibly get 30, being on that full first line full time with Dadonov and Barkov. So that would be huge to get three guys with 30 goals, 90 goals plus from that top line would absolutely be huge. And then here's a surprise one, and just I'm going by what he did last year with us. He had 5 goals through 16 games. Was for Toronto. I definitely see him getting at that pace, if not better. And I definitely see him being a 20-goal scorer as well. There might be some surprises too. I'm not confident he will, but I think Ekblad could get possibly 20 goals. He had, I believe, 11 last year, so he can definitely score when called upon. As for the lines, this is who I think is going to be on the lines for this season, who I'd like to see on the line. So the first line, you're going to have Dadonov, Barkov, and Bukestad. On the second line, Huberdeau, Trocheck, and Hoffman. Now, for the first line, I definitely liked the chemistry. I love the chemistry with Bukestad, Barkov, Dadonov. Bukestad game just went to another level being on that line with those two, and I definitely see that being a full cemented first line, and Bukestad's numbers having career. He's going to have a career year, indeed, is Bukestad. Huberdeau, Trocheck, again, they worked really well last year, and then you're going to have Hoffman on that second line with them. Definitely could be huge. As for the third line, I'm going to blush his name, but Meneman Vetrano could split duties with on the wing. You're going to have McGinn and then Malgin as the McCann as the so McCann and then Malgin for the finish off the third line. McGinn is out. We don't know when he's going to be back. They're talking maybe could be out for several months. So once he comes back, though, he will be cemented in that line. Now, as for the fourth line, it's going to absolutely change. It's not going to stay cemented. As of right now, it looks like it's going to be Haley, McKenzie, and then Brouwer. Sevier, I think, could definitely make either the third or fourth line for the Panthers. But again, get injury. I definitely see Borkstrom easily fitting in. Again, he did start the third line. I do want to correct myself on the last video. I was being pretty generous with 15 minutes for the fourth line. Normally it is 10. I did say 10, so I believe it's usually 10 minutes. With Borkstrom, I know he was on the third line last season, but again, I think if this third line can cement themselves this season, it's going to be tough. And honestly, you want to roll 4 lines. And if you can have Borkstrom as the center on that fourth line, McKenzie, I don't see him playing at full 82 games this year. I'd be surprised if he plays 70, if not 60. So Borgstrom can definitely fill in that hole and make that fourth line run well, like a well-oiled machine. So on to the defense. Defense last year, we gave up 2.96 goals against, which was tied for 18th last year. A little on the back end. As for breakout players last year, I think they're going to continue their game, step up their game. As Matheson absolutely tore it up last year, and he's only going to get better. I think Yandel will improve. He was really bad on turnovers, giveaways with the Panthers, so gave the puck away too many times. So I think he's going to definitely improve on that, and definitely will succeed. Now, my defensive pairings for the Cats this season, again, some people I think will disagree with me, but I think Ekblad, Yandel on that top defensive pairing. Then you got Matheson and Pesek. And then for the third defensive pairing, it's definitely going to vary. It's definitely going to change up. Kalsavec, Kalsashaw is going to end up being on the third pairing. He is injured right now. We don't know when he's going to come back. But you had McDonald, who got promoted, made the lineup. He's going to make his NHL debut, hopefully in Tampa. I see him being on that third line. Then you got Uyghur and Petrovic rounding out. So again, it's good. There's going to be juggling with the third line for defense. I think there's going to be a lot of juggling with the defensive pairings for that third line, indeed, for the Cats. So for the power play and penalty kill, power play last year we were 18.9% for 21st in the NHL, really bad. And then for the penalty kill, 80.5%, good for 16th in the league, which is halfway there. So definitely need to improve on the power play and the penalty kill, more so the power play. I think, and what Brugner has been talking about, is going with the 5 forwards on the power play. He has mentioned putting Trocheck with Hoffman. I think I would rather have Hoffman be on the second line for the power play. Still put Trocheck, Barkov, Dadonov, Hugo on that, and then Hoffman, so just so you have that much more of a deadly power play combination on your power play unit, and then you can roll out 2 solid lines on the power play. Penalty kill, the man on the penalty kill, which is why we kind of keep him, is McKenzie. He is stellar on the penalty kill, and he definitely has helped us on the penalty kill. Again, that's why we were 16th in the league. He was a huge part in that, and I definitely see him continuing to be a part of that penalty kill for the Florida Panthers. For the scheduling, now, really only going to go into the first 5 games. The first 4 of those 5 we have at the start of the season are going to be extremely, extremely tough. We play in Tampa, then we come home, play against Columbus, then we have Vancouver, which should be an easy game, and then we play Philadelphia and then Washington, both in their home arenas. So not easy coming out of the gate, again, for the Panthers. If I would be absolutely thrilled if we can at least have a 2-2-1 record. I think that would be labeled a success, especially with the tough competition we're playing in the beginning of the season. Then it gets a lot easier towards the end. We play the New York teams, so just got to get through these first 5 games. I know Panther fans are probably going to freak out when we lose the first game. Like, see, we should have put Borgstrom in and stuff like that, but Tampa is an elite team. That's who we're trying to be. We're trying to be as elite as them. So, if we can get a win against them to start the season, that would be absolutely huge. So, what are my overall thoughts for the Cats this year? Where do I think I'd see them landing? What do they need to do to start off and get into the playoffs this year? First off, again, it's starting off strong. Last season, we started off mediocre, was playing on 500, a little under 500 for most of the season. We revved it up in January and then just missed the playoffs last year. We have to start off strong. So again, these 5 games I think are going to be absolutely crucial for the Cats. They have to have at least a 2-2-1 record Again, yes, it's only a 500 record, but again, with those tough teams on the schedule, if we can break out at least 2-2, heck, if we can be at least 3-2, that's a win. That is a huge win for the Cats indeed. So if the power play, if we can get the power play going, get that in the top 10, the penalty kill, top 15, if not top 10, and we stay healthy, Luongo and Reimer, they end up playing equal amount of time. I see Luongo possibly getting, hopefully, no more than 45 games. Reimer getting the rest, and then again, if there's injuries or whatnot, we get on call on the backups in the AHL. So if all that goes into play, I see us making third in the division, if not the first or second seed of the wild card. Now, how we're going to make them third seed is, I believe Boston's going to digress this year. They didn't really make any big signings on the offseason. Chara's a year older. I don't know why they've kept him. I have many Bruins fans wondering the same thing. But if we can start off strong, have everything running on full cylinders, I think we can overtake Boston for that third seed and get a good seeding for the playoffs, if not first or second seed, if Boston actually plays like they did last year. But again, I think they're going to digress this year, so I see them possibly getting either the first or second seed for the wild card. Now, with the playoffs, I think if we can go deep, we just have to, again, have the power play, penalty kill playing, and then roll 4 strong lines. Hopefully by then, Borgstrom is solidly in the lineup, and then we can have 4 great full centers rolling, and then who knows, we can go deep. We could go deep. Unless we play Tampa, that's going to be a tough series. Definitely if we play them. So that's my thoughts on where I see the Florida Panthers ending up this year, what I expect them to do. Do you guys agree with me? Disagree? Let me know either which way down below in the comment section. If you like the video, give it that big thumbs up. And as always, hit that subscribe button if you want to stay tuned for Florida Panthers info and game recaps. I am going to do a full 82 games recap of every single game. I have a schedule now that's going to work with doing videos after every game. So I'll be able to watch every game and have a recap after every game. So I'm excited. Again, I can't thank you all for those who've given me real positive feedback on coming back and stuff like that. I appreciate it. I can't thank you guys enough for the support. And last but not least, I am going to be down in Tampa for the season opener. I cannot wait. I'm leaving tomorrow on a flight at 6:45 a.m. in the morning. Cannot wait. It's going to be a good time. I'm going to make a vlog. I have my journey from getting to the airport all the way to coming home. Can't wait to share that with you. Set all that up on Monday morning, Monday probably into Tuesday, depending on how much video I capture, so you guys can relive my journey down in Tampa. And then I'm going to be going to Fort Lauderdale on Wednesday for the home opener, which is going to be really cool. They're going to have, I think there was 18 of the 23 original 93 Panthers there. That's going to be awesome. I hope to get some pictures with some of them, get to meet them. That would be a blast. So I definitely cannot wait for that. So again, I will see you guys in the first recap of the year, Game 1 in Tampa Bay. And I will see you guys then. Thanks for watching.